ritual, like a pregame meal, nap, workout, music, all that?
I would say, yeah, I actually do take a nap. So I take a nap before every game. My pregame meal. So at my time here in Kansas, all 4 years, before every single game, I would have spaghetti. That's what they served us before every game. They serve us like spaghetti, chicken, steak sometimes. So usually spaghetti. I take a nap, and then right before I go over to the gym, and then right before the game, I go out before we go out for warm-ups and get some shots up. I do a ritual there, and then I go back into the locker room and then come back out for warm-ups. So it's about the same. I keep it pretty consistent.
My question is, what's your favorite superhero, and what if you had a superpower, what would it be?
Okay, that's a good one. My favorite superhero is Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man.
I like him too.
You like Spider-Man too?
Yeah.
He's your favorite one, Cam?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. No, I just the new movie that just came out was probably one of my favorites, the new Spider-Man. But I guess the superpower that I would have would be the ability to control time, because I can stop time. I could
Like Doctor
go back.
Strange.
Yeah, like Doctor Strange, something like that.
That's great. Hey, thanks, Riley and Cam. Do you two want to give us a rock chalk before you go?
Rock Chalk. Jayhawk.
Rock Chalk. Thank you, guys.
Right. Thanks for joining us. All right, now we're going to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Lawrence. And first up, we've got Mr. Michael.
Hello, Agbaji.
What's up? What's up, Michael?
Nice to meet you. Good to meet you, man. I got a question. The Los Angeles Lakers didn't make the playoffs this year, right? NBA. Yeah. I think you'll be a good fit for them. What team do you think you fit good with in the NBA?
That's a good question. That's a really good question. I would say the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't know. I like watching them a lot. I like the Phoenix Suns. I like how they play. Probably those two. Maybe the Toronto Raptors. I like their organization as well. So,
all right, man. I can't wait to watch you in the NBA.
Thank you.
Thanks for everything you did at KU, man. Appreciate
it. Appreciate you.
Great.
Very good. So, hey, when do the workouts start?
Haven't really scheduled anything right now. I think in 2 weeks maybe, until I get to working out again, and then I'll be out in Phoenix working out.
So after your junior year, you tested it. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about what that process was.
Yeah, no, it was actually a new process. Obviously, I think the workouts and what I did over the summer, I kind of just amped it up to a level that I've never really worked out on, and I think it just translated into this year and how my work ethic was, and getting extra workouts around practice, and just working harder and harder every single day. So I think it was just a mentality that I learned from the trainers and all the people that they have out there. So it was just a really, really good experience.
Very good. So, Mr. Michael asked the question about you at the next level, and you mentioned some teams, and you really don't have a ton of control over that. They're going to draft you is where they want to draft you. But your style of play, your offensive ability, you got to feel pretty good about your chances, and certainly any team would like to have you. Do you have a geographical preference or a favorite team?
No. I'm just blessed and just like honored to be in this position. I think any team to take on me and want me on their organization is a blessing. So I don't have any preference at all.
Okay. Are you an NBA fan? So growing up, did you watch a lot of NBA?
Yeah. I grew up. Obviously, I'm from Milwaukee. Watched a lot of Bucks games. And then when I moved here, when I moved to Kansas City, there wasn't really a team. So I was watching Kevin Durant. He's my favorite. I watch players more than teams wise. So
right.
Yeah.
So how old were you when you moved?
I was 6 years old.
Okay, so pretty young in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
All right. And, Ellie kicked us off tonight with the question about why you chose Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
Was that your dream school? I mean, being in Kansas City, Missouri, is that your number one choice, or were you wide open?
No, I mean, I was wide open. Obviously, when I moved here, I was on the Missouri side, and my first friends and obviously everyone were Missouri fans. So that's all I knew here was they didn't like Kansas. So I obviously gravitated towards that. And I vividly remember when they won in back in 2008, I was rooting for Memphis, oddly enough. Everything comes full circle, and I end up winning a national championship here. So I think things kind of changed when I was in high school and my recruiting was still open. I didn't mind where I went. Kind of the same situation with the NBA. Like I don't really, wherever is the best situation for me. So no, it's just been a long process, but no, I'm just blessed to be here. So
that's great. Where were your official visits to besides Kansas?
I took one official visit to Colorado State, out in Fort Collins, Colorado, and then I was going to visit Oregon State, and then Kansas offered me, and then I took the offer like 2 days later, and then canceled that, and then I took a official visit here to KU.
Okay, all right, Oregon, Colorado State, Kansas. That's a mix right there, right?
Yeah, it is a mix for sure.
So what were the factors? What were you looking at? Was it the camaraderie of the players there, the coach? What were the factors?
Really just coaches relationships with the players, fans, obviously. I thought that was a big part of it. I wanted to play in front of a lot of fans, and I chose the right place, obviously.
Sure
so, no, I just love it here. I've enjoyed my 4 years here, and I'm actually sad to say it's all done, but I'm glad we ended off on a high note.
Yeah. So, hey, we got some kids really waiting patiently, but do you happen to know what your home record is playing at Kansas?
Ooh.
Because it's incredible. Whatever it is, I mean, you could probably figure it out by saying we only lost 2 or 3 times at home.
Okay, let me do this really quick. I'm just gonna say, is it 40 or 45 and 4?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but that sounds like it would be right. Yeah,
I think I've only lost 4 games.
Yeah. What a great home atmosphere that is, huh?
Yes, it's wonderful. Those 4 games I'll never forget. That's why I remember that 4. But no, I remember we had my freshman year. We were undefeated at home that season. So no, we don't lose in there a lot.
Right. No. That's great. All right. Well, hey, we're going to go back to they're patiently waiting, our boys and girls clubs of Lawrence. Kamar J, go ahead.
What's up, Ochai?
What's up?
Who is the best former Jayhawk you ever met?
Ooh. Yeah, this past weekend there was a lot of former Jayhawks there. So I wouldn't say there's just one, but I met Danny Manning for the first time ever since I've been here. I'm cool with Sharon. He's around here a lot. Met Brandon Rush. And no, I think the coolest person was Danny Manning this weekend. So that was really special.
Kamar J, do you know who Danny Manning is?
Yeah.
Now you do?
Yeah.
Okay. He was pretty special.
And my other question is if you was a 2K character on like 2K, what do you think your overall would be?
Ooh, right now I was a 2K player. I think my overall, I'm kind of humble, so I'm not going to say anything crazy. I would think my overall would be like a 70, a 71, 72.
I'll call 98.
See, other people would think differently, but I can't say that about myself.
Well,
all right.
Be safe and be breezy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kamar J. All right. Who is next? I don't want to mess up the name. Is this Albara?
Yes, it is.
Okay, Albara, Ochai is all yours.
Okay, Ochai, it's great to meet you and all. Yeah. But when was the time you ever been humble?
Say it again.
When was the time you ever been humbled?
That's a good question. I would say that, well, there's a lot of humbling moments in, in a lot of people's basketball careers, mine too. I think the time that the most recently I've been humbled was when we lost at home against Kentucky, when we got blown out against Kentucky at home. I think we got humbled there just because we had been riding so high in conference and going into that game, they played really good, and obviously we didn't play our best, so we got really humbled that game.
All right, I have another question. Once you retire in the NBA, hopefully, what do you think your top ranking will be out of the greatest of all time?
When I retire, I would love to be top 100 in the NBA in rankings.
That's a high bar, right? That's something. That would be a Hall of Fame career.
Hall of Fame for sure.
Yeah. So Albara, hey, those were great questions. And, you asked about being humbled. Well, when you play at the level that these guys are playing, you get humbled every game. And there's no shame in that because they're playing against, high level players that are really good. And you gotta respect them, right, Ochai?
Yeah. No, like I said, we're playing in the best conference. So every night it's a battle. And if you don't come ready and respecting your opponent, then it won't be, a good night for you, for real.
Very good. Well, hey, thank you. Hi, Arabella.
Hello.
Hi.
Go ahead.
So my question is, what was your favorite place you played this season other than Allen Fieldhouse?
The Caesar Superdome. I think just where we played this past weekend was incredible. I think no one understands like how many people or how much like people are in those stands, like 70,000, I think it was, and it was sold out. I think I'm never going to play in an atmosphere like that ever again, not even in the NBA, because that's kind of unheard. But no, it was just a fun weekend and a great atmosphere, like I said.
Thank you. That was my only question.
Audrey, go ahead.
I wanted to ask, what was one of your favorite KU uniforms?
Okay. We have different special edition ones, but the one I like the most, I like our blue jerseys, because winning in the blue jerseys just is a different feeling because you're always on the road. So I like the blue jerseys. And then my freshman year, we had a celebrating Black History jerseys that we wore, and I thought those were really cool.
And do you prefer early morning practice or late practices?
Early morning practices, because then you can get it out of the way, and then you have the rest of your day to relax instead of waiting for practice. That's worse.
That's all I had.
Audrey, are you a basketball player?
Yeah.
What practices do you prefer, morning or later on?
I prefer later on, because then I can get in there longer.
Okay, I guess that's true. That's true.
Okay. And Ochai is your favorite Kansas player, right?
Definitely.
Definitely. Do you try to shoot it like him?
No.
Well, you may want to try that. You may want to adjust that form a little bit.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for being with us, Audrey.
I really want to know what did Coach say in the locker room at halftime? You guys came out on fire and you are amazing. What did he say?
He walked in. He was like, what did he say? He said it in the post game speech. Would you rather be down 9 with 2 minutes to go or down 15 with 20 minutes to go? And we were like, down 15 with 20 minutes to go, like obviously, because that's the situation we were in. So, and obviously the other situation was the 2018. So, no, it was kind of special when he said that, and then we came out on fire. He didn't really have much to say. It was kind of just on us to go out there and do it. It was our last, like I said earlier, it was our last second half, or like our last half together as a team. So we didn't want to let each other down in that moment. We just we came through for each other.
Like I went to KU, all my siblings did. Like I've graduated a long time ago. Like it's amazing. Like you made an entire like state and community and everybody proud. Like how does that feel?
No, it feels amazing. It's what I came here to do. It's like why. It's my why basically. Is to just win and keep winning until you can't. So there's no more games. So that's just my goal, and that was my goal here. And I'm just glad I could do it for Jayhawk Nation for real.
I think a lot of people were wondering about the halftime, but you guys are a veteran team. It's the end of the long season. It's not like fireworks are going to be a real big deal, right?
No, I think yeah. Like I said, just the experience of having that, going through that before. But I think after that K-State game, we knew kind of, no matter what happens at halftime, we still have a chance. It's still a long game. Like we say that a lot, like it's a long game.
20 minutes with the shot clock, plenty of time.
20 minutes, yeah. So, and especially how we play, and if we get running and get up and down the court, then there's more possessions, and then there's a chance for us to come back, obviously. So.
Yeah, it was just so obvious being a spectator on television. Like, this is a different team. They as you said earlier, they're going to be the aggressor. All right, so we got Mr. Mike back with us. So hey, Ochai has a special announcement for the Boys and Girls Club of Lawrence. So go ahead, Ochai.
From Dick's Sporting Goods, we're going to be donating 50 shirts, our national championship shirts, to the Boys and Girls Club of Lawrence. Again, on behalf of Dick's Sporting Goods, that's just us donating that.
Thank you. Yay! Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
There we go. Hey, that's what I was going to ask for, Mr. Mike. Good job. That's
Appreciate
great.
It. Thank you, Dick's.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you to Dick's Sporting Goods. And hey, Alyssa, Mr. Mike, thank you for having being with us on this special night and celebrating the Jayhawk National Championship.
Yes, sir. Rock Chalk.
Thank you, guys.
Well, hey, Ochai, this has just been really special, and you are great. And so, hey, before we jump off this thing, anything that you would like to leave those great Kansas fans with?
Like I was saying earlier, thank you, Jayhawk Nation. I put everything into this place, as far as hard work, school, everything, all my efforts, and especially this year. We worked so hard for you guys, and you guys don't see behind the scenes, but Coach Self really loved us and believed in us the whole entire way, and it was just special, and a special team and a special group of guys. So thank you guys again. Thanks Dick's Sporting Goods for having me do this. I actually enjoyed it.
Very good. Very good. Well, hey, Ochai, I mean, sometimes there's talk about role models, and there's no question you are an amazing role model, representing the University of Kansas, the basketball program, and how you play on the court, the effort you play with, the unselfishness, really just speaks volumes and is a great testament to who you are, and wish you the best of luck as you go to the next part of your basketball journey, and looking forward to following you to great success in the NBA. And you know what? When that's done, I think you're going to be really good behind a microphone. So
thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Best of luck to you. Thanks again. And hey, just one more reminder, get to your local Dick's Sporting Goods or go to Dicks.com to get your Kansas Jayhawks merchandise. There it is. Thanks again, everybody, for joining us. Ochai, thank you very much. Best of luck.
Thank you.